The Lagos State chapter of the Association for Formidable Education Development, Afed, elected Alex State Executive with James Latin emerge as the controller to pilot the affairs of the association for the next 4 years. Our correspondent was there.
The Association for Formidable Educational Development, Afed, established in 1999, is the umbrella body of low-cost private schools in Nigeria, which ensures children of poor parents, who are mostly in low-cost private schools, get quality education and compete with their counterparts in any parts of the world. Member Board of Trustee, Afed, Orobiyi Olatunji, reiterates that the primary task ahead of the new executive is to ensure that out-of-school children in the state have access to low-cost basic education. He says it is imperative for the newly elected executives to complement the efforts of the state's education agencies.
Now that we're already having this association spread to about 16 states, so we now deem it fit now to have a separate executive for Lagos State, and then we now have a national separate that will cover other states. And so that is now today is going to be the first that we are having executive for Lagos State alone. To the executive now is that the first thing is they must realize that there is no way an association, especially this kind of association that has the educators in place. And of course our focus is Nigerian child. And if that is so, we also need to collaborate with government. So that should be their primary objective, to collaborate with government. Then you know what are the policies of government in terms of education. Then you replicate the same in our various schools.
The national president of Afed, Emmanuel Orji, represented by the vice president, Umoye Ekero, berates the increasing number of out-of-school children in Nigeria.
We are expecting more from them, for them to start from where the past executive stopped. We want them to work hard and cooperate with the Lagos State government, because that is the most important thing. We don't want to see any child during school hour hawking or selling on the market or every corner, or helping his or her parent to sell along the roadside. Afed don't want that.
The newly elected controller of Afed Lagos chapter, James Latin Latte, in his acceptance speech highlights commitment to building capacity and competence among its members to fulfill the objective of the association.
I want to thank God that those who were eligible for election were elected. So I give God the glory for the peaceful election of today. Anyone that is not well trained cannot do that which is expected of him or her. So we are we shall put together with stakeholders and organizations that will come to train us, and then let us understand what it means to run a school, what it means to be a leader, what it means to be united in running an organization.
Other newly elected executives are Deputy Controller Folashade Akintoye, General Secretary Samuel Quadri, Assistant General Secretary Olushino Caleb, Financial Secretary Obafemi Richard, Treasurer Olufumilayo Abioye.